is this screen I'm on now? Okay. That's a little odd. But, yes.
We're live.
We're live now.
Haha. Take that, nerds.
Alright.
We're a little bit late. We're 7 minutes late.
Welcome to a bit of a late stream.
Yeah. 12 a.m. EST, you know?
Yeah.
Wind, I'm sure you're in chat. What time is it in Australia time for you? Yeah.
He may not answer, he's asleep.
I mean, he says ZZZ, yeah.
So he might be sleepy bite.
I see.
Who knows?
So,
Okay,
should we do
Zeta
the
hopped
traditional
into
introductions?
Livestream VC to say that he died.
Oh, Zeta died.
Rip.
Big rip for Zeta. F in chat for Zeta, guys.
F in chat for Zeta. F in chat for Zeta.
There we go.
No Fs, you won't be able to be a Bakugan master.
Oh, you're right,
Oh,
you're right.
no.
Fuck. No.
Alright, so to real quick introduce who we have in here right now, there's myself, Venomous Brass. We have our resident back-end expert, See What I.
Howdy, folks. How's it going?
And then we have Corbin here with us.
Ah,
Rigatonus Jonas.
I've become a god among men. No one can stop me.
Mystic Row.
Hello there.
A little quiet. And then we have Zeta, who is...
Who's muted
Muted.
because he's too much of a wimp to talk on stream.
Also, Zeta put an F in chat for himself.
Yeah. F in chat for Zeta, you know?
I'm the only one allowed to be a fucking Bakugan master. Yes!
Not anymore.
Corbin said a naughty word.
Yes.
It's fine. I'm sure one of the Baku masters has said a fuck word before.
Yeah. It's just that they won't accept any of us as new Baku Masters, but honestly, why would they?
Right.
Because they know we would be way too powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, one wiki cannot hold so much power, you know?
Yeah, watch out, Simo, we're coming for you.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I think so why don't we just go ahead and we'll jump right into it here. So first thing I want to draw attention to before we get into the meat is we have a little bit of information on the Japanese release.
Wow.
So if you look here, this is a bit of an older news page on the wiki. It's from February 26th. There was one we put out on March 1st, which is mostly what we're going to be looking at. But we have a few interesting things that we can see through Japan's stuff here. So for instance, this is the packaging for Pyrus Dragonoid Core.
So much better than the Western one.
Looks very, very nice.
Why are they already doing better than us?
You see the cores actually have a little bit of a different design.
They do.
If I had
A much better
if I had-
design, a much more simplistic and easy on the eye design.
Right. If I had an easier way to catch a card, I may be able to see it on the next image, then we're golden. And then, yeah. One thing I'm curious about is this bar up here. Usually the Ultras would have something like a challenge meter that goes 1, 2, and 3. But in this case, this just has something here with a 3 out of 5 on it.
That's how
I'm
easy
going
you
to
can
guess it's
critical
also a
KO.
challenge meter.
How easy can you critical KO with it,
Oh,
guys?
jeez. Okay, so I just took like a rough read of the katakana. It's challenge level 3.
Oh, okay.
So
I was
even
gonna say,
even
it
the
looks
cores
like
have a
design.
challenge level on this one.
I'm
Also,
assuming
is
a
that-
challenge level 3 core would be equivalent to a challenge level 1 ultra.
It's possible.
Or some
And then let's
Essentially.
take a look at its fact sheet. This
Zero-
shows a
what's
little.
the
this shows a
What's
little
this-
bit of info on it. What? Say that again.
What's the 001 at the top right or left?
I think that's probably a set number.
Yeah, so Dragonoid is obviously 001, probably Neleus's or Hyderus's 002 or something.
We can take a look in a minute. All right, let's see. We have Dragonoid. Then you can see the card design does actually look a little bit different. There's a little
Yeah.
bit more of the art going down. 200 on the side, 5 damage over there, and then it has these icons. I'm not sure what those are.
That's just
confirmed.
damage.
Looks like
Oh,
they
yeah.
represent the damage.
That's
Yeah.
the
Probably
damage.
the damage, yeah, actually. A little bit more information and
also-
other stuff I can't tell because I can't read Japanese that well.
Oh, well, if you can't read Japanese, you can see on the text that it has English translations on every card. And
Oh.
also effect reminder text. You know, that thing that we should have.
Yeah, let's take a look to see if there's
Ah,
a
yes.
see if there's a card I can tell. Actually, let's take a look at the Halcor Ultra, and then we'll look at Hydra's Core. So moving on, we have Halcor Ultra. These
is
here,
number 5.
it's actually called like Halcor DX. So a deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually what they're calling it.
Yeah.
And here we see it includes Umbral Slash, so the exact same as the English release. And then its card here. Challenge level 4, and I think Halcor is what, a 2? Or is it a 3? Is Halcor a 2?
I think it's a 2.
I think it's
I honestly don't remember.
Alright. And then we take a look over here.
You may, but let's keep an eye on Halcor real quick. Look at its stats.
404.
Oh, yeah, that's better.
Mm-hmm.
For those
Yeah,
of you
It's usually 302.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Darkest Halcor Ultra in the Western sets has 300 B power and 2 damage.
Something else to notice
So
that
now
is a
there's-
small difference is that flip cards in the Japanese version are called trigger cards. Actions
I wonder where
are
that's
still
from.
called actions.
Halcor is a challenge level 1 in English. According to
Oh,
someone
yeah.
in Stream Chat.
Yeah, it is.
Hmm.
I had the packaging right here. I'm silly.
Also, shut up, Wind.
Challenge levels are a lie.
Now, if we could
Wow.
Now, I can't get too close a look at Umbral Slash here, but there's the Japanese text and then the English one.
Hmm.
Like, this one is like, what, plus something B for each trigger card in your discard pile?
Is that a different set icon for each? Or,
Huh.
like, there's different icons there. That's weird.
That's interesting. I've never noticed that before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally just Umbral Slash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same effect.
Yeah, we all know what it does.
It's the same icon, but there's a second icon next to them, and they're both different for each card. So maybe maybe there's a symbol to signify character card and one to signify action card.
That makes sense.
Possible. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's take a look real quick at Hydrus.
I'll
I'm
take a
gonna-
closer look at
I'm gonna zoom out to
those
normal.
symbols as you move on.
So, Hydrus is number 9.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
they're all different.
something interesting to note here, take a look at this.
The art?
It's art
Yeah, it's anime art.
on a core.
Yeah, well, also, it's not the stylized version from the cards, it's the anime render instead.
Right. So
Again,
they're actually
the
getting
Japanese are
some
doing it
nice
better.
little art on their cores and not just a Dragonoid.
Gosh, Darn.
Because believe it or not, not every Bakugan you get pops out into Drago.
Hard to believe.
That's
I
why
know,
they
but-
needed character
What?
cards.
What?
And
My
now,
Been
entire
lied to.
experience.
stat line.
My lion doesn't turn into a giant dragon. What the hell?
You can see its little
Idris's
character
stats are the
card, stuff like that. And stats, I believe those are the same as West.
same. Yeah,
206.
I have the card right here. It is a 206. Same cores and everything.
Alrighty.
Wow.
So, we got that going for us. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's a lot more of this stuff you can take a look at. There's also stuff for
Ooh,
Nilius, Pegatrix, Pyrus Serpentines
I just
Ultra, and
noticed
Trox.
something.
What'd you notice?
So I see this Hydorus, and I look at it's like rectangles. On the actual toy itself, they look like they're decals.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I was gonna point that out, that they look like they're different than the actual toy in the
Oh,
US.
yeah, they do.
And also something
They look,
to
they
note
look
is,
slightly different.
and also something to note is that the magnets on the Japanese version, I haven't seen an arrow yet, but instead I see an M with the arrow on it. So
Oh yeah, it does. There's gotta be an image somewhere. This
I
Halcor
believe-
this Halcor shows
yeah.
it. See it right there.
Yep, there's an
Yeah.
M for the magnet.
yep, and it
So
also
that
has
comes
its
back.
roll direction arrow, so that's pretty efficient. I wish we had that actually.
I don't know if
Oh
I
yeah,
like that.
and if you take a look here, there is like a faint indent on the render of an arrow, which I
Mhm.
believe
Yeah.
is where it would be on
Yes.
Halcor Ultra. Let me take a look at
Yeah,
that.
that's where it'd be.
Also, something interesting to note about the Serpentine render is that its M symbol's on the wrong side of its chest in the render.
Is it now?
Yep.
Really.
Let's take a look. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Little fun facts we're finding here.
Interesting, interesting.
And Serpentines' stats are a little different too. He has 6 damage here.
Mm-hmm. Looks like the Ultra stats are a bit different.
Yeah,
And
that's usually
currently,
the case.
these are the only two ultras we're aware of. So
Are they boosted? Like increased?
I have not currently seen a reduction in stats.
So they're probably
Halcor and
just
Serpentines are both
increased.
higher.
Yeah, so they're probably just increased to make them more deluxe.
that's probably it.
I mean, we've said multiple times in private off-screen discussion, and probably a few on-screen, the Ultras a lot of times don't feel strong.
Uh huh.
So, yeah, these little buffs are nice. Wish we could have them here, but no.
Nope.
I'm not sure that I like buffs, because Ultras, they should be called deluxes. By all means, they should be called deluxes,
Yep.
because they're
Oh,
not like. I think the reason why people think they are higher power is because they're called ultras, but deluxe just kind of implies the more toyetic. It's a deluxe version of the product, meaning that it's, you know, a more dynamic toy rather than a better version of the same Bakugan.
I disagree.
Well,
Hmm.
but yeah, this is just a bit of an interesting bit. Currently, we're only aware of Halcor Ultra and Serpentines Ultra so far.
There's also
We haven't seen anything on
Halcor.
like Mantanoid, Garganoid, any of those. But as far as we know, I believe a Japanese release is currently being looked at for, I think, April 20th, we said?
Yeah. Also, let's take a look at that Japanese series logo.
Which image?
Uh,
Just any of them?
like
it
the
on this page?
one with the Dragonoid.
The stat sheet or packaging?
No, scroll down.
The packaging, sure. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the like logo that has the Dragonoid silhouette on it. I'm pretty sure the wiki has posted that one.
Not
oh
on,
yeah,
not
about
on the news
the-
page.
Huh. It's not on
That's
this page.
Pretty basic.
I can find it. It's on the TV Tokyo website.
Probably.
So on the packaging, it just says Bakugan with the are those kana?
On the
There's the
packaging?
TV Tokyo logo for Battle Planet.
Are you throwing it in a...
I threw it in live stream text.
Ooh. There it is.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's the katakana for Bakugan instead of the kanji.
Mm-hmm. And then
And then
under it, what's the subtitle for that?
Battle Planet.
Okay, so it looks like the actual toy line itself is just called Bakugan, and then the show is called Bakugan Battle Planet. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Fine.
Alright. Little sneak peek later. But taking a look at some other things on this page real quick before we move on. If you guys are familiar with Flare Wilda, the new Vestroya special attack, who we mysteriously heard pretty much nothing about aside for one prototype that we've seen. Well, we've now seen a fully finished version, pretty much. This is one Casey Toby 101 has recently discovered. These are not his images, but we have permission to use them. This is effectively a full, complete Subterra Flare Wilda located somewhere around China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, not sure exactly where.
Never fully released.
Never fully released, but fully made and fully working. In a video of this, which I'm not going to pull up to show, because I don't know if that one's really allowed to be around or out, its head flashes when it lands. So it's a little bit similar to Moonlit Monorous in that sense.
Okay.
Yeah, we thought this thing was a myth. We thought they never finished it, but lo and behold, there's one right there that looks ready to ship.
And then we've also found a second Flash Falconfly prototype.
Ooh,
But
I didn't hear about this one.
It's in a Ventus color this time. I don't have an image saved of it. I don't believe it's on the wiki, but I can take a look. Let me see. No, we just have Toby's image here. Then, yeah, no.
Huh.
We don't have it here, but it's somewhere. It's lying around somewhere on our Discord, I believe, in our Toys General chat.
I did not know about this. When was this discovered?
It was sometime in the middle of the week, I think.
Huh.
Or just randomly it popped up. It popped up around the same time as Flare Wilda did.
I love how we're still finding out stuff about the production
Let's see.
of
We have
the
a
original
comment
series today.
in stream chat. I wonder if the Japanese Bakugan by Takara Tomy are gonna be of better quality.
I'm not
As
sure.
far as I know, they're just handling distribution, not necessarily production.
Yeah.
Mhm.
According
Seems
to
to
what
be the
Ventus
case.
Knight has said, they're the exact same Bakugan from the exact same factory, packaged in different packaging.
Right.
But while I'm sure that's probably the case, what intrigues me is that they have the M on them. So I think that's kind of weird. Like if they're the exact same product, but they also have the M on them. I mean, it's easy enough just to mark it up with some paint, but
yeah. Is that legally required in Japan?
ooh,
Ooh.
you might.
That would make sense.
Well.
Because
Would anyone in chat possibly be able to confirm that? If a toy has like a magnet in it, is it required to tell you where it is somewhere on
I'm
the
not
toy?
sure. I'm not sure because I've seen magnet-based toys in Japan like not have an M on them, but because in the Kamen Rider Ghost weapons, they trigger their final attack by if you put them near a metallic surface because they have a magnet in them that triggers their special effects. And the driver, the belt had that plate of metal in it. But I don't think the actual toy itself had a M or anything to indicate that it had a magnet inside it, but it did have a distinct logo where the magnet was.
It could be because Bakugan are a small toy.
It could be that.
Because
could
I
be
know
that.
small toys and magnets are heavily regulated, because if a child eats multiple magnets, it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
So-
rip intestines,
Indeed.
quite literally.
Mhm.
Yes.
So it might just be because of different regulations in Japan due to small magnets and toys. I'm guessing that's why. Anyone can correct us if we're completely wrong, or, find out if we're right or not.
Okay. Well, on that note, that's just something to ponder. Let's get into some good stuff. Now, there is...
Finally.
What?
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 Finally, we're on the title of the live stream. I mean, we had to let everyone get here,
Yeah. And now, there was 13 people at one point, but now there's 11.
Yeah, but that was probably like wind or someone lame.
Yeah. Alright. Let's move on. We have some Wave 3 product.
Yay.
Now, there should be... there's 3 new battle packs we'll take a look at, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new starter packs. I think there should be a 7th, but haven't
But
really
we don't have
seen an image of it. Which is a little curious to me.
Unless they're just gonna reship a Wave 1 pack.
Possible. I'm gonna real quick pull up my list, and then I'll bring you guys back in. Alright.
Just got here, huh?
And we're on. Alrighty. So let's see what we got. Whoops. You guys are seeing my list.
Wow,
Alright.
DM just revealing all the notes.
Alright. So, this here is our new Diamond Starter Pack.
Fancy.
And here we have the Ultra, which is Diamond Gortheon Ultra.
Which is definitely not going to be that clear, right? We know, pretty much.
Maybe, probably not. But it would be nice if it were that clear, because that kind of looks decent.
Yeah.
Then we have Diamond Serpentes. And then we have a point of contention. Diamond Fangzor.
It's probably Pyrus.
Yeah,
They
for,
probably...
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, the Diamond Fangzor card is Pyrus.
And VK has confirmed Diamond Fangzor to be Pyrus, but all of its promotional images have shown the toy to be Inventus.
And
So
actually, if I could show you a quick little flash at a product we're going to be looking at in a minute, that throws a bit of a wrench into this mix.
Yes.
Unless it just doesn't have a home attribute.
It's possible, but why would it even have a diamond in that case?
I mean, they just thought Diamond Fangzor would be cool.
Yeah. So,
There's a...
Fangzor is really popular with the kids,
Yeah, with the kids.
The one kid.
so it is possible that this is just promotional material. Now, it would be a lot easier to tell if we could actually tell what that B power is. Because don't Ventus and Pyrus have a different B power?
Who knows? Nobody knows at all right now. I mean, it's not like I could just open Bakugan.com in a new tab. Oh look, I already have it open.
300 and 400. Yeah, Ventus is 300, Pyrus is 4. that'd
So what
help
you're
us out
telling
a
me
little bit
is-
if we could just see it, but we can't.
Well,
So what you're telling me is, we can tell if it's actually going to be Ventus or Pyrus by the B power on an obviously Ventus prototype,
Yeah.
Yeah,
even though it could have changed.
correct.
Yeah.
I could
Totally.
have.
I mean, it still has the cores for the Pyrus version, which is weird.
Huh, yeah.
So,
so I think there must have been a miscommunication in like the team that was making all of these like
oh yeah, it
Uh,
was
Mhm.
okay. So this is handled by a photography, like a photographer, not a geek toy designer. They're like, all right, we need a picture of all the diamond toys for this pack in action. They're like, okay, let me grab 3 diamonds that we have over here in the diamond bin for photos, and let me take the photos of them. Actually, no. We have
Corthion
protocol-
has a core on its butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it
You're
does.
welcome.
That's just how he do.
you know, sometimes it just be like that.
Yeah.
Really do
That
be
it
like
do.
that.
It really do.
I think we spent enough time on this diamond pack. There's nothing, you know.
It's
Too
a
interesting.
diamond pack. People are
Nothing
going to
too
scoop it up,
interesting.
even
We
though
kind
there's
of,
nothing good about it.
We kind of predicted that this pack would exist
Yeah.
before we even knew it was a thing.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
what is there to say? It's a diamond pack. Diamonds exist.
Mm.
People scalp for them, whatever.
And let's move on to
Diamonds aren't even good.
the Ventus
They're
Crachelios
not good.
starter pack.
But they're so collectible.
Is this the one that Kimbo Slice opened? Or was
Yeah.
it different?
This is probably the one Kimbo Slice opened.
I feel like the one Kimbo Slice opened had a Pegatrix in it.
Huh.
But I can look that up while
Yeah.
you're talking about this.
But either way, here it is, Ventus Crachelios. For what we see here, it obviously has a Ventus Crachelios Ultra. But then the Bakugan we've also added are an Aurelus Serpentes and another Pyrus Dragonoid. That makes
Yeah, because we all want another Pyrus Dragonoid.
that makes a 4th product you can get that thing in now.
Classic.
All we need is to be able to get it in a battle pack and we're good.
I
Get on that,
guarantee you I'm
Master.
going to get this pack, and I'm going to throw the Pyrus in the river.
Oh, you mean already
That's
where your
not-
Diamond Hydrus Ultra's going?
But that's not its home
Yeah.
environment, though. At least the Hydrus, it made sense.
So
Well,
so
we don't use a fireplace anymore, so...
Right, alright.
oh, rip. Okay.
But
So
if I don't use my fireplace, then how else am I going to play with my Pyrus Bakugan?
Yeah.
Yeah. that's
Genius.
just something you're gonna have to figure out, I guess. Okay. See what are you there? Any confirmation
Yeah.
on the one he opened?
The one he opened was. Let me see. I'm trying to fast forward. No, it was a Serpentes. It's a Serpentes.
Okay.
By
so
the
it
way,
was this
kids, remember, use scissors on your Crachelios. The first round of packaging is terrible.
one. Yeah. There are. And
Yes.
it's. I imagine it's probably going to be similar on this one, maybe. But there have been some people, most notably Kodak, who have opened their Crachelios and had it actually break. Like,
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Uh-huh.
So
No, like
an
be
entire
very
flat broke
careful
off.
and use scissors if you have to. In
Hmm.
fact, please do.
Because all of its spindly little tentacly bits, it's very prone to breakage because there's no strong like bits of braces or plastic supporting those small spindly bits.
Yeah,
So
and
when you
some genius
take
decided
out
to
the
encase them in
vacuum-
plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, this vacuum encased plastic, it gets a bit tricky. Something else to note about the Japanese packaging that's better is that this really doesn't seem to be a problem. And also, all of the cards are kept in trays instead of just the Ultras cards being kept in trays. And honestly, I don't know why that's not the case in the Western release.
No, Sheeta, this is not a quality control thing. This is poorly designed packaging.
Yeah.
Although, yes, there are some glaring issues in the quality of some Bakugan.
Alright, moving on.
I mean, anecdote about that, my Cindy's Ultra that I'm trading for, that I just got, thank you, DM,
You're welcome.
its little sword won't come out anymore because the spring slipped out. So I have to manually do that. I've had it 3 days.
That really sucks.
Yeah,
It does.
I understand they're, using new technology and they're using new stuff, but it's a little upsetting. Could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. So on and so forth.
Alright, moving on from this pack, we have the Pyrus Gortheon pack. So we have here a Pyrus Gortheon Ultra. And
His
then
name is Donkey Kong.
Sure. I'd probably more give that to a bit of an Aurelus, but alright. And then we
all know Subterra doesn't exist.
We have a Darkest Serpentese core. So that's a reprint.
Another duplicate.
And Chaos Trox.
Fancy.
Very nice. I'm looking forward to that one.
We
Is
get a
Trox-
pristine chicken.
Is Trox in all 6 factions now?
Have an Aurelus yet?
We don't have an Aurelus Trox yet.
Other than that, I think yes.
But it's on the UPC list. I think it's probably Bakugan Resurgence, but I don't know. Because I think the Aurelus in the Wave 3 cores is Hydrus. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
Anyway, so that's our Chaos Trox there.
No, Hannah.
Moving on from that one, we have Darkest Ultra Turtles.
Ultra Turtles!
Where is A2 when you need him?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Anyway,
That's copyrighted.
we get a pretty good
Not
look
when I sing it.
at Darkest Tertonium Ultra.
The answer is still no.
Who it
Yeah,
turns-
no,
who it-
it's sweet.
Who it turns out is Wave 3. How about that?
Look at this boy. He has seen some stuff.
He has seen some things.
Yes.
Look, he and
Yeah,
Trunks were in the
He
war
has-
together.
He has seen
They were
more things
partners.
than Trox has, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. And then the other
He doesn't wake
Bakugan-
up screaming. He
Oh.
just wakes up in a cold sweat.
Shh. I can only hope that when we get better pictures of Lupithion, that he also has a 1,000-yard stare, so all of Lincoln's Bakugan have been in the same war together.
Yes.
Make that a
Hannah,
thing.
go to bed.
Make that a
Hannah
thing.
has permissions to join this channel. I don't know why she hasn't.
Are we still streaming?
Look at
Oh,
the
she
little
does.
Manta boy.
Yep. So, the other cores we have in here are Aurelus Mantanoid,
Look at him. He's great. I love him.
and then what I believe we said was Chaos Pegatrix.
Yeah, that's
Looks like it.
Pegatrix. That's Pegatrix
That
tail.
is definitely Pegatrix.
So that would be another
That's cool.
Pegatrix to
Something
collect.
different.
Now I'm gonna throw that one into the sky.
Oh, Hannah's joined us. Hello, Hannah.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the live stream where we talk about Bakugan.
Hello,
You
live
should-
stream. Welcome,
You should
Hannah.
let Austin join.
Nope.
No,
No.
Please.
you're lucky you're here.
Alright. So let's take a look at some other stuff. After this one, we have the Chaos Nilius starter.
Woo!
Yes.
I like Chaos.
I-
I like Nilius. I'm gonna like that one.
So that's a Ventus Serpentes, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
Ventus Serpentes up
Oh,
there, and
Darkest
Darkest
Pegatrix.
Pegatrix.
That is
Yes,
gonna
please.
This is gonna be
one
the
to
best
buy.
pack.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
please.
the
That
best
that
pack.
is going to be the pack to get.
I want that more than I want the diamond one.
Actually, probably same.
Yeah,
So yes.
definitely.
Yeah.
But that Serpentines though.
That's Serpentines, though.
Diamond Serpentines. So pretty.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, Sheeta. Okay, I'm worried for when the products come out in April for the rest of the world. I don't want to open an already broken Bakugan.
I mean, generally the issue isn't it coming out of the package broken. It's usually
It breaking
you-
when you take it out of the package.
Yeah. It breaks because you pull on it wrong out of the package. It's not already broken in the package. It's just that the packaging is really, really tight. So if you pull on it, it's just going to snap the plastic.
Yeah.
especially on Crocelios.
Especially, yeah.
So get some scissors ready, you know?
Get some
I was
scissors.
lucky.
Get a
I
hobby
did
knife.
not use scissors, and somehow mine did not break. But do not follow my example.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was a lucky one.
Yeah, I
Same.
I barely use scissors when I open Microcalios because I couldn't figure out where to cut, and I was being incredibly careful when I opened it. It's like that's
just
a risk I
kinda
took on
slit.
myself.
I just
I
kind of did a
didn't
whole
use
bunch of little
scissors.
slits.
Like, I did not use scissors, and I'm not sure how mine did not, like, shatter.
I have the perfect scissor for your Bakugan needs. This scissor.
But yeah, Chaos Nilius Ultra is gonna be. Mwah.
This
Very nice.
this is what Dank linked.
It's just Bakugan scissors?
Bakugan scissors.
Is that a Ben 10 scissor below it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
it's like,
Jonah
whoops.
made some scissor concepts. Whoever Jonah is.
Spin
Jonah is
Master has nothing to do with the Ben 10 merchandising license. Why was Jonah making Bakugan scissors?
Sure, maybe he was a freelancer.
that's
Who
true.
Jonah was?
Alright.
Who Jonah
Let's
was,
see.
we'll never know, but he'll live on forever in our hearts.
Yeah, I mean
then-
they could have had like the school supply license for both Ben 10 and Bakugan at the same time.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Bakugan.
Anyway, the last starter pack we've seen is the Pyrus Fangzor Ultra starter. And boy, his head looks sad. Give that boy some room to stretch.
Oh, what a sad boy.
Give that boy some room to stretch. That's sad. But this one has.
Why would you do my
another-
boy Fangzor like this?
This one
I'm gonna
has
be honest,
another Aurelus
guys.
Nilius.
Cool.
And then we have. I believe we said this was a Chaos
Chaos
Mantoid?
Mantoid.
Chaos Mantinoid Core.
I'm gonna be real with you guys real quick. Fangzor Ultra does not look that good.
Really?
No.
I'm still
that
a fan.
giant ring.
It has
In
a,
Battle Planet. In Battle Planet, he's both the tallest and the longest. How could you not love him?
because he's honestly like the plastic and everything is just honestly too skinny. Like it just like everyone's complaining about Hollow Bakugan, but he's the only old like Bakugan who looks like genuinely like hollow and just not great looking.
Speaking of hollow Bakugan, I took apart a Ming Sulfin recently, and wow, is that thing hollow.
Yeah.
I will say, good for another Aurelus Nilius core. It's probably the best Aurelus core.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's what, 505, I think?
Correction, second best because Fangzor is without question.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how I forgot that. But yeah, it's the second best, and its evolution card in the game is really good. So,
yes. Not a bad pickup.
second best Aurelus core. Why not have another release?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Too bad it came with the Pyrus Titan. I mean, the Pyrus Fangzor Ultra. Poor fellow.
Sad boy. Now,
Sid.
I want to take a brief little moment to talk about some of the cores and the Ultra Solos. So, as far as we know, we don't know too much in the way of what solos we're going to get yet, especially for the cores. But I can imagine Aurelus Hydrus is one of them. And then I think another thing we're going to be getting is some form of Gortheon core. And you'll see why I say that in a minute. But other than that, I really don't know what else we could be getting. For the Ultras, on the other hand, we definitely have Dragonoid Ultra coming, as we've known about for a while, that it's Wave 3.
Yep.
And then we have, as we can see here, Gortheon Ultra. So that thing's coming, probably in Chaos. In fact, definitely in Chaos.
Yeah,
Because...
VK established that it was going to be in Chaos for Wave 3.
Yep. And speaking of that video, VK uploaded a video where he
Last
unboxed
week?
2 Wave 3 Bakugan. Gortheon Ultra in Chaos, and Pegatrix Ultra in Chaos.
Yes,
That's pretty
what he
wacky.
did.
That threw my guess completely out from under me. That makes Pegatrix Ultra releasing 1 or 2 waves early.
It's almost like we have partial information.
Right? And so, based on Pegatrix Ultra coming in Wave 3, I've concluded, along with some other information we found out, such as like listings popping up on Amazon, able to pre-purchase for at least a few hours, that Aurelus Pyravian Ultra is also coming in this set. But I have no concrete confirmation on that.
Yeah.
From others, we can
Speaking
assume
of-
we're going to be in Diamond Garganoid Ultra is definitely a thing, and I assume Darkest Garganoid Ultra, the regular one, is coming here as well.
Speaking of those special golden boys, has it officially been a week since an episode has aired with a certain character in it?
Like Golden Boy.
Mm-hmm. A certain ranch cowboy.
No.
It's been a week since it aired. It hasn't been a week since it's aired with his name, but I
Okay.
mean,
So I'm going to say, since it was in the closed captions
yeah,
and in the credits, we can say his name. His
yeah.
name is Tycho or Tico. I have not seen the episode yet.
Tycho. I
I,
believe.
I,
they
I
call him.
haven't seen it either.
I believe they
So
call him
I-
Tycho.
Okay, I'm going with Tycho. I wonder when he, the clear big bad of the series, is going to be released.
Probably
good question.
like toward the end.
Yeah, I'd say around the same time as Dragonoid Maximus.
Honestly, I don't know
sometime
if
in the
they'll get a
fall.
toy. I don't know.
Anyway,
You know what would be weird? Just throwing this idea out. You know, in the episode where Tycho is introduced,
Mhm.
he has that shadowy form.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's going to be like how they hid Darak Colossus back in the day when they released Dragonoid Colossus. If there's going to be like, you know, just a cool little shadow monster on Foldy Boy 2 alongside Maximus Dragonoid. I highly doubt it. It's just a crazy idea. But it would be
It's not
cool.
that out there, honestly.
Without being too spoilery, if Tycho is the big bad, he is not the season 1 big bad. He is an overall big bad.
Hmm.
That's the
I
impression
see.
that we're getting from him so far.
Yeah, he is probably going to be a multi-season big bad if he is a big bad.
Okay, I'm going to enjoy that then. So then we might either get Shadow Figure or or we get the classic advertising, the rival that they've been advertising for how
Yeah.
long, Nilius.
Yeah, Nilius is definitely rival, and like Tycho is like looming overhead. Tycho is Naga of this series, it seems.
If
Probably the closest
Naga had
comparison.
lasted more than one season.
Yeah, I mean, see,
I'd say if there's a main villain of the original series that's overarching, it's plot holes.
Yeah, but we can get into that another day.
Yeah, we still have three
Yeah.
more.
Meanwhile, back on the topic.
We still have
Yeah.
3 more products to go, and now we're hitting the 3 new battle packs.
Woo, you're not
So-
showing your screen, by the way, Dion.
I know, that was on purpose. So, starting with the first one,
The best one,
we have Darkest Syndius Ultra.
Beth India.
Very nice. Which also means Pyrus Syndius Ultra has got to be coming in a. It's got to be coming in a solo.
Because why would it not?
So that's probably another one coming unless there's a Wave 4 thing. And then we have Aurelus Trox Ultra, yes please.
Pretty Trox.
And then for the 3 cores, this Aquas one is actually Aquas Tertonium Core.
Best Tertonium.
So that's
It's also seen some
probably
things.
another one we're going to be getting at some point.
Yeah.
Then we have another Pyrus
keep-
Fangzor.
I keep forgetting Tertonium's home attribute is not Aquas, actually.
Yeah, it's weird because it's terrible.
Yeah.
Wind says that Trox looks like a bigger rock store.
Stop.
Nowhere near that abomination. No.
I know where you live.
Yeah, we have another
Yeah.
Pyrus Fangzor,
Ton of furniture.
and then we have another Ventus Mantinoid.
Yay.
Wow.
So that means if I want to get this pack, which I do, I'm going to be getting an extra one of those too and be selling them off.
I will fight you IRL so fast that you won't know.
You don't really need to fight him, just cut off his sun harness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So that's a pretty nice battle pack. I'm looking forward to getting that one.
Aurelus Trox is going to be sweet or terrible.
All right, let's go
what
through
are
these
its stats
quickly,
in
and
game?
then, or DM, let's go through these quickly, and then we'll talk about them afterwards.
Gotcha. Alright, so the next pack is Ventus and Aquas one. It includes Ventus Fangzor Ultra. At least his head looks a little less squished in this one.
Still,
He
doesn't
looks
look
like
great.
he's screaming.
And then we have Aquas Trox Ultra. And then in terms of the cores, we have a Chaos Dragonoid. There it is. The
Yay.
only one we're missing.
Cool.
Then we have another release of Darkest Nilius.
Mhm.
And what appears to be Pyrus Gortheon Core.
Woot woot.
So that's why I think we're going to be getting Gortheon Core in Wave 3.
That's a good pack to pick up, honestly. I mean, I don't know about the B power and damage, but if you're just into collecting the toys, that's a good one to pick up.
It's very nice. Very nice.
Pretty solid, yeah.
And now, the last one is a Pyrus and Chaos set with Pyrus Halcor and Chaos Mantinoid. For those of you who haven't heard much, the Pyrus Halcor is kind of notoriously bad. It has like 100 B power and like 2 damage or something. If you
Do
look
we
in the
know
Baku log.
of like his? Do we know like anything about his like evolutions?
Evolutions? No.
No.
I believe so, no.
He better have some good evolutions in set 2.
His
then.
evolution better be Exodia.
Something around those
Wait,
lines,
whoa,
yeah.
we don't have Pyrus Hellcore Ultras.
Huh.
Do we? I'm not seeing it.
Wait, we don't have what?
It's CC.
No, because this is a new release. But in the Baku log, it's in there as a 102.
That is
That or he has
awful.
to have a
It's
pretty
so bad.
good ability. He
It's
has to have a good
absolute
ability.
trash.
Alright, it's gotta be.
I'm
a
not going to
decent
write it
ability.
off until I see his ability.
But alright, let's see what we have here. We have another release of Darkest Fangzor, which is pretty good Bakugan, honestly.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
All
one of
the
the best
Fangzor cores
cores,
are good.
period.
And then we have another Aquas Nilius,
Okay.
and then an Aurelus Tertonium core.
Nice.
I mean, if you don't have the Serpentes or would like a spare, and you don't have the Nilius, I can overlook that How core.
Oops.
That Mantanoid is just too pretty to not want to buy.
Oh my god.
It's
It's
so
beautiful.
sweet.
Now, kids, I'm not saying this is ethical,
Oh,
but
no.
some people have been
Stop.
able to take the multi-packs and then buy a solo pack, and then slip the Ultra in the slots for the Bakugan in a different attribute, and then just
God, why are
return
you
the
like
pack.
this?
Now, I'm not saying you should do that. However,
No, we're explicitly saying don't do that.
No.
it's technically not theft.
I'm judging you very hard right now.
Incredibly judging. And this is coming from some guy who, back in Bakugan's heyday, stole a set of Bakugan.
I'm also
Hey.
guilty of this, and I am also judging you.
I'm not saying you should do it. I'm just bringing up the fact that it's not technically theft.
You need to stop
Shut
bringing that.
your mouth.
I'm not saying it's theft, but $20 is $20.
Yeah, just like what
Shut up,
Win said,
Rigatoni.
it's trading with Walmart.
Alright. I think you're done.
Stop.
Are
Tangent
done.
aside, let's talk about these products now, eh?
Yeah, so I think 2 out of 3 of them are pretty good pickups. The last one's kind of iffy. You can, if you really want Aurelus Tertonium, then you'll probably have to get it through this.
More likely than not.
Someone check Bakulog. What are Aurelus Tertonium Core's stats?
I am on the Bakulog already. Let's see. Aurelus Tertonium. He has a 206.
That stat line sounds familiar. Oh, that's Aquas Hydrus.
Yeah.
That's the same.
Okay, what about Chaos Mantanoid Ultra?
Chaos Mantanoid
'Cause
Ultra
if so,
is 503.
Okay,
That's
that's
good.
playable. That's playable.
That's pretty good.
That's like just above middle of the road.
Okay, so we've already talked about Pyrus Halcor Ultra and how it's 102. Let's take a look at the ones in this pack now. Aquas Trox
Alright.
Ultra.
Aquastrax Ultra is where are you at, Trax? Ultra is 404. That's actually really good.
That is solid. That is
Nice.
It's a balanced stat line.
fun.
Okay, Ventus Fangsvar Ultra.
Ventus. Let me find Fingzor Ultra is oof, it's 101.
Ooh!
What?
I knew I remembered one of the Fangzors being garbage. I just couldn't remember
You're
which one. That one needs to have a good effect. Ouch.
Oh my god.
Ow.
That doesn't have a G power swap or B power swap effect? No.
I mean, what's... I know,
Was there a Maxator
Let
core
them-
version? Not yet, and it honestly probably won't get one.
okay, so with like wave, with certain wave, next wave Bakugan, like Webem having the effect to re-roll if you miss once, and having a stat line of 404, you bet that these either have to have really good evolutions, really good base effects, or just horribly bad.
And just before you ask, Pyrus Gortheon Core is 204.
What about Chaos Dragon?
Chaos Dragonoid, that's a good question. Everyone's been looking for him. He's 403, so he's pretty much there with Rox.
Too bad.
I mean, the one with
Darkest
Darkest Fangzor is better. just because Darkest Fangzor.
Yeah, and let's see. Let's start off with the Darkest India, since I'm on the Darkest page, is
All right.
301.
And,
That's
Trox stat line.
Orlis Trox Ultra I thought was okay.
It's
last I read.
800. It's 801.
Okay,
That is
so
fine.
Darkest
That
Hydrus
is-
Ultra.
Yeah, that's
Um,
your Ultra, yeah.
That is
Return-
A-okay.
Tertonium Core is 502.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
And then
And
then
we know the other
we
two.
know the stat lines of everyone else.
So what you're telling me is the one with Aurelus Trox is the best one.
Mm,
Okay, so we're going to ignore the diamonds and let's move on to the starters going back. Pyrus Fangzor.
Alright. Virus Fangzor.
Can you redeem your Ventus brother?
Probably not, because Fangzor Ultra isn't great. It's 404. It's
It's
good.
okay.
It's
Okay,
fine.
that's fine.
We don't know the Mantinoid.
Hold on.
Hmm.
This has double helix.
Yeah. Not sure we know who the helixes are spread across.
Please let Pyrus Fangzor have double helix with a helix grab ability, because that can make the double helix deck live.
That could.
Chaos Mantinoid Core is 502, and we know Nilius.
That's okay.
This is great, as we've established, so yeah.
Alright,
Alright.
next one.
Chaos Nilius Ultra. Let me find you here. It is a 405.
Hey!
That's
Wow.
That's good.
Not bad. Not
Really
bad.
good.
And then Darkest Pegatrix, I believe, is 205. Yeah.
Pyrus Dragonoid.
Hmm.
And then Ventus Serpentes.
Oh, Ventus Serpentes. Where are you, Mister? This is okay. Yeah, it is. 602.
Huh.
That's solid.
Yeah.
Alright.
What else we got?
I'm a fan of a decent Ventus. So, you know, yeah.
All right. Darkest Tertonium. 503.
503. Okay.
That's decent.
Alright.
All right.
Orlis Mantinoid.
Orlis Mantinoid. Where did you? Where are you? There you are. 301.
Nope.
It's gonna
That's
need
a
an
bit-
effect.
That's a bit sad.
And then Pegatrix, which is what? I have one right in front of me.
It's a 500 something.
502.
502, yeah. Probably.
Like a shield ability, I think.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then the last one.
The Gortheon one. And then we have the Crocelios one to look at.
Pyrus Gortheon Ultra is 404.
Alright.
Fine.
Darkest Serp we
then-
know.
And then
Chaos Trox.
Chaos Trox is 303.
Uh,
A little weaker than I like, but it's still on rate. I feel like it'll have like a pretty good hyper.
Ventus Cracolius Ultra is 602.
Ooh.
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Okay.
Orlis Serpentes Core is 307.
No.
Whoa!
Ow.
And then we know Pyrus Dragonoid is a little
Bad.
wimpy.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Orlis
He's both
Serpentes
items
is better than Aquastrox. Sad. Aquastrox was one I was going to use just because its hyper is fairly cheap.
Well, yeah. That's wave 3, guys.
And
And we've
here's
been-
the thing, though. So this Ventus Crocelios one is one of the 2 starter packs in this wave whose UPCs I did not have. Or whose UPC I did have, but it came up as nothing when we looked it up in a Barcode Spider. But there is another one, which I'm hoping I can take a quick look at. In fact, let me try to do it on stream, shall we? Let me pull us off of this one. Barcode spider, I think, doesn't show any stuff. Okay. Yeah. I'll drop it on here so you can see exactly what it is I'm looking at. This is a site we use to check a decent bit of stuff here. If I had to take a guess, this UPC I'm about to put in should be the Ventus Cricelios one, and it doesn't exist. In that case, this one doesn't exist either, and this is what should be the Diamond Gortheon starter, and that doesn't exist either. Never mind. So that's a little sad.
Huh.
Yeah, that is basically the bulk of our knowledge here.
That's wave 3, guys.
Wave 3
Pretty
is
decent,
looking to have
actually.
some cool Bakugan, but I don't know if it's underpowered. It feels like it might be.
See, it's good Bakugan, but they're not gonna be really good until set 2.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
right.
the problem they're going to run into for a while.
Because a lot of these in here, we don't have Evos for. We didn't even really have Evos for Wave 2.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
And the
they
thing
don't.
is like with the waves, kind of. Honestly, it feels like these first couple waves have really been short printed. Like our time frame is just really weird.
Uh-huh. Like, I think I've said this before, but some places were starting to get Wave 2 before other places in the US even had Wave 1.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, what was it, DM? Like, you got Wave 2 the week after the Walmart closest to me got Wave 1 or something?
Possibly.
I think we had that discussion.
Oh man, my
Yeah,
dog's barking.
And I recently found my local GameStop has Wave 2 now, so that's something.
All of the GameStops in about a 30-minute radius of me all have Wave 2.
Okay.
But not a lot of them. Like, a lot of them will have maybe, like, 4 cores and 2 Ultras, and that's... Like, I even asked, my local store had a Ventus Serpentes Ultra, and then a few cores, mostly the Serpentes cores, and maybe an Aquas Fangzor. And I asked the employee if there was any chance he had any more, and he said, no, that's all we got. So they're getting, like, partial cases, and that kind of sucks.
Oof.
Oh, well.
Ventus Knight said that GameStop's actually getting an in-store display though, so that's cool.
Oh, hey,
Probably.
not bad.
That's nice.
Wonder
It'll
when
probably
when
ship
that's gonna
for
show up.
Wave 3. Probably ship for Wave 3.
Yeah.
So, something that I was thinking about going back to my... I'm very tired. I had a long weekend, if you can't tell, stream chat, so I am the utmost of tired high right now. So I was thinking, I don't think that they're going to release more Maximus without really telling us immediately. But if they do, would they do both Nelius and Hydrus? Because
Well-
those have been the two, like there's been 3 main representatives of the series that they've used in all of their promotional stuff, and most products that have different versions.
Do we have a Maximus Hydrus, or do we only have a Titan Hydrus Ultra?
We have a Maximus Hydrus.
The Chaos Maximus.
We,
I think there's
we have
another one.
Aquas.
We have
There's Aquas
we
and
have
Orlis.
Aquas.
There's Aquas
Yeah.
and Orlis.
We've have
Wait, for Hydrus Ultra? For Hydrus Ultra?
Yeah.
There's Aquas and Chaos.
There's Aquas and Chaos. I don't think there's an Orlis.
There's no
Maybe-
Orlis. The
No.
only
There's a
Orlis
Titan.
Evo I'm aware of for Hydrus is
Awesome.
Titan Hydrus core.
Is it Titan?
Yeah.
Mhm.
sworn we
There's
had
Peg.
a Maximus for it, but I could be completely wrong and could be confusing
You're
them.
probably wrong.
You're probably
Unless
Yeah.
confusing it with something.
wrong.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not even gonna be generous and say probably.
Yeah. That's fair.
But
Yeah, so now a date that's kind of been floating around with this one has been March 7th, at least through the Barnes & Noble listings for these. But from what we can tell, that's the date they're expecting them to be delivered. Not the date that they start going out on shelves. And March 7th is also kind of interesting, considering it's on a Thursday, so that'd be a little weird for a toy release, I feel like.
it's probably gonna be the 15th.
Probably. Now, like, of
Probably.
course, me working at a big box store with access to the back room and the internal system, oh, what the hell, I've said it before, Walmart, I go into work tomorrow, I'm going to be seeing if there are possibly any goodies we got, and if there are, I am staying back as long as I can to get them prepped for when I clock out. And then next stream, we have a nice little showcase.
Ooh.
Don't expect much. I'm not expecting my store to get anything.
I just remembered something that the stream might enjoy heavily.
Do different areas
So-
in the US get Bakugan releases at different times? Yes. From what it looks like, stores will get product in different places, and they'll just put them out whenever. It doesn't
Yeah.
really seem consistent.
East Coast seems to get things last.
Can confirm. We've barely gotten any Wave 2, if any.
And West Coast
been
gets
having-
them first.
Yeah.
I've been having some issues getting to places where Bakugan are, so I can't confirm, but I personally have not seen any Wave 2. Personally.
I heard West got the Wave 2 reasonably quickly, but not as fast as some people in the West.
Yeah, we got it fairly quick, which was kind of strange considering how in Bakugan's prime towards the end we were losing out.
Oh, we got
Hard.
screwed, yeah.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff on this series that seems weird, but not as much that seems weird about Monsuno. And I'm getting a Monsuno booster box in the mail tomorrow. I cannot wait. It's going to be a good time.
Rigatoni's fun side project. Review all of Monsuno. All of it.
I need to get through the rest of Monsuno, the show, because, I could just watch a few episodes of it and, give a review of the series like that. But I was looking through some wiki articles, and Monsuno just kind of gets fucking off the rails there for a bit. Like, Bakugan's crazy with evolution. But imagine if in Bakugan, every time they had a special treatment, it showed up in the show.
No?
Yeah,
No.
that's how Monsuno works.
I mean, most of the special treatments from like Undalian Invaders onward did appear at the very least. But I still see your point though.
I'm talking about like stuff like Baku Pearl, and like imagine every time like.
Imagine if every Nuvastroya special treatment was featured in the show.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, imagine if like every single color variant of like Baku camo and stuff showed up in Mectanium Surge.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, please
It
no.
probably would have been a better show.
No, it wouldn't.
No.
But would it have been a worse show?
And we'll get to Mectanium Surge later.
We're going to tease that project forever, and it's never going to happen.
Yeah,
No, it's
true facts.
not. But like, we should just sit down and watch Mectanium Surge together one day, guys. It would be fun.
I
And
would
fun.
rather do anything in the world else.
We do a live frame by frame.
All right.
God, no.
I mean, if you're doing literally anything else, then I guess roleplay.bakugan.wiki.
Hey guys, go to roleplay.bakugan.wiki. It's totally not a secret project that we're working on. Wink, wink.
Hashtag big
All
things coming
awful at
soon.
this, and I hate you.
Yeah, I'm definitely not dropping a link in stream chat right now for you to mark your calendars for this countdown.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely not a countdown to another countdown. That would be a stupid
Both
marketing
awful.
decision. And why would we ever do that?
Visit roleplay.bakugan.wiki, bookmark it, keep an eye on it,
Yeah, spooky
and
things.
when the countdown
people.
runs out, prepare to be amazed.
Yeah.
Because
Prepare to be
we're
amazed.
planning pretty great stuff.
Isn't that right, Corbin?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this stream has hit an hour 11 minutes, and I think we're pretty much done.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 5e.
Yeah, I'm getting tired over here.
All right, I believe it's time to do our traditional sign out.
Yeah. Top to bottom. Start with DM and then go Corbin downward.
And then, of course, I'm last.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay then, bye. Bye, Cheetah. I'm Venomous Brass.
I've been See What I.
I've been Mystic Row.
And I've been getting girls' numbers all weekend. I am a god.
Praised be to the Rigatonus.
Is being
Rigatonus.
He's Rigatoni, I'm Corbin, and we're leaving.
You bitch!
See you guys
He
next
can't
week.
be a Baku Master!
What have you
Like
done?
outro.